All right, so in this lesson, we will spend our time learning how we can use ChatGPT to create the content of a blog post for us. Let's say you have an idea in your mind and you want to create a blog post about it. And if you don't have an idea, you can ask ChatGPT to provide some ideas about the main category of your business. Okay, but let's say we want to, for example, create blog post about the use of ChatGPT for email marketing. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. I'm right now on GPT-4 on the default mode. Okay, and I'm gonna come here inside the messaging bar and I'm gonna write down act as a professional copywriter. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is to assign a role to our ChatGPT. Then I'm gonna write down that I want you to create a complete blog post about. Then I will write down the topic that I want ChatGPT to write a blog post about. The use of ChatGPT for email marketing. Now I can end this here and let ChatGPT create the content, but it's better to provide more information. And if I have a structure for this blog post, I can tell ChatGPT to use that structure. For example, I can say, I want you to create steps for everything you explain and then make at least one or two examples for each step for better understanding. Okay, now I'm telling ChatGPT how I want my blog post to be. I can add more to this. I can create examples for ChatGPT. For example, explain how we can use ChatGPT to create an engaging email subject. Also, to make my blog post better, I can tell ChatGPT to write some of the common mistakes for each of these parts. Okay, you can mention some common mistakes people make in each part of email marketing and make examples for it. All right, so more or less it is complete. I gave a role to ChatGPT. I wrote down the main goal or the main task that ChatGPT must complete. Then I provided additional information like a template that how I want ChatGPT to complete this task. And I made some examples. And finally, I can also say this blog post is for people who has zero knowledge of ChatGPT and email marketing. So try to write as simple and understandable as you can. Okay. All right. And for the final step, I can tell ChatGPT how many words or token it can write. Write at least 1,000 tokens. Okay. So this is ready. I will also put this example on the next article. So if you want to copy paste it or make some changes in it, you have access to this prompt. Okay. So I'm going to send it to ChatGPT and wait for its response. All right. It came to the third step and I need to click on continue generating. And if you pay attention, let's come here. Even though that I didn't ask for a title yet, but it provided one title because it understands that for a blog post it requires to have a title. But don't worry about it. On the next prompt, I will ask ChatGPT to create a better title for it. But anyway, as you can see, it explains about our topic, and then it starts from zero. Okay, what is ChatGPT? As I said in the prompt, the people who we are making this blog post for has zero knowledge in ChatGPT and email marketing. So it started from scratch, explaining what is ChatGPT and how we can use ChatGPT to improve email marketing. And step one, creating engaging email subject. Okay, the exact way that I suggested, right? Here it was. Use of ChatGPT to create an engaging email subject. Okay, then it wrote some explanations, common mistakes. Okay, how to use ChatGPT, and then it made some examples for it. Okay, then it went to step two, crafting the email body content. Again, some common mistakes, how to use ChatGPT, example one, example two. Okay, so it is going the same way. If you don't like the structure, okay, and if you want it to be another way, you can again write another prompt here and ask ChatGPT to make some changes, right? But in general, I think it's perfect. Okay, now that this content is ready, I can just copy all of it. Okay, and then whatever tool or website you're using to create your blog post, you can just come and go to the part about content and paste all of it there. Okay, so it will be like this. Don't worry about the style and the look of it. When it goes to the main page, it will be better with better styles. Okay, so that was all about writing the main content of a blog post using ChatGPT. On the next part, we will talk more about the title. So see you on the next part.